Hey, how you guys doing? Another show for Aquino y tu Tía. Today we're gonna talk about England and why England, I believe, is not in the top tier of football. Like Argentina, Brazil, Germany, France, even Spain. Like they're not at the same level. Why? Because they have not won as much as the other ones, and because the time they won in 1966, it was because they pretty much, not they, but not England, but Portugal broke Pelé. I don't know if you ever seen that game, but it was carnage. In that time, there was no red cards, there was no substitution, if I remember correctly. So, or maybe substitutions. But long story short, they broke him. They broke Pelé. You have to see. He left. Carried. Not carried with a stretcher, but two people were carrying him because he couldn't walk. So Brazil won 1962, 1958, and 1970. The only one is 1966 that England won. Why? Because they broke him. Second, because that ball didn't go in as the Germans. Okay, that's the reality. Now, after that, nothing really happened with that team. They went to the semifinals in 1990. They went to, I think it was quarterfinals or was semifinals too. No, I think it was quarterfinals in 1986. I don't think they even went in 88. 2002 quarterfinals, Brazil kicked them out. 2006 Argentina kicked them out or something like that. Or, no. 2006. Oh my God, I forgot. Well, long story short, they didn't make it to the semis. Okay, that's the reality. Now, they did make it to the final in the last Euros. They did make it to the semifinals in the last World Cup, but they are not in the same level as Argentina and Brazil. Now, let me put it like this: England is the only team that has won a World Cup that has not won the other continental tournament, like for instance the Euro Cup or in America, Copa America, right? Like Brazil, they have 5 world champions and then I think 8 or 9 Copa Americas. Argentina has 3, kind of shady. Not that the Brazils weren't, but Argentina definitely more shady. They have 3 World Cups and 15 Copa Americas. Uruguay, they have 2 World Cups and 15 Copa Americas, 2 or 14. France, they have either 1 or 2 Euros and 2 World Cups. Spain has 3 Euros and 1 World Cup. England has 1 Euro, 1 World Cup and no Euros. Germany has 4 World Cups and 3 Euros. Italy has 4 World Cups. Out of the top of my head, 1 Euro. Out of the top of my head, maybe 2, but definitely 1. And that's it. Those are all the world champions. So, England is the only country that does not prove what the others prove. That they're the best in their continent. Now, it's not a bad team. I'm not saying that they're bad players. They're pretty good players. Saka, Foden, even Bellingham. That he's not his top level right now. He has had a long season. He has played probably 70 games of maximum stress. This is not playing 70 games in your Sunday league. This is 70 games in between La Liga, Champions League, games with England, etc. So Kane is a good striker, pretty killer. So they have a great team. The problem is the coach that makes them play horrible. Oh my God, it's so boring. I just fell asleep last time that I was watching that game. And the first game, I can think it was Slovakia or Slovenia, I think it was. when they won 1-0. They scored at the 20 minutes. I took a nap, woke up, and the game was still the same. And I'm pretty sure nothing happened. So they really play a boring game. Do they have what it takes to beat Spain? I don't think so. I think Spain is going to beat them. Now, that's a game that I wish both teams can lose because I don't like either of them. But football, Spain has more. So I think Spain is going to take it. Now, as a little parenthesis, I think England, given the distances, of course, is kind of like the Mexico of this continent, of America, because Mexico thinks that they sit in the same table with Argentina, Uruguay, Brazil, even Colombia. You know what I mean? Like they think that they are at the top of the table here in this continent, which they are not. Yes, they have some gold cups. Who cares? I mean, it's not the one you want to measure your strength with. Other than that, I think England, it's overrated. Can they win it? Of course they can. Will they win it? I don't think so. So we'll see. Now, the issue is not the English people. Oh, I mean, they're not, obviously they know who they are, but it's the English press, which is the same as the Mexican press, and even worse than the Argentinian press. I think the Mexican press, it has to be one of the worst. I mean, I think they are one of the worst because they definitely think they are, like I said, a top dog, but they are not. England, they think they're a top dog. They have really not shown that. Besides 1966, that we know how it happened, they haven't shown nothing. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow if this story changes, but I don't think so. I think Spain is going to win it, and England is going to be another overrated team that the press thinks is better than what they really are. And that's it. All right, guys, tell me what you think. If you think England is overrated, and if you think it's the Mexico of Europe, and let me know. Let me know what you think. Have a good one. Bye.